What's up, guys? Just doing a I'm Still Alive video. I haven't uploaded in a really long time. My channel's still active. I just haven't had really anything super interesting to show, but I figured I'd make a follow-up of where I'm at with everything and what's been going on and all that fun stuff. So I guess I'll start with the truck. The main part of the dash is back in. Obviously the steering wheel and the seats and all that junk are still off. Got the AC condenser and heater core swapped out. It sucked and it was boring to watch, so I didn't film any of it, but it's done. You can take my word for it. I still need to put the dash cover back on it, but it's cracked badly. I've been looking for a new one that wasn't going to cost me an arm and a leg to ship or be stupid expensive, and I haven't found one yet. I found a couple on eBay for like 300 something bucks, but they're just as beat up, and I'd rather just spend more and buy a new one, but I can't find one. So if anybody knows where I can get a new dash pad, I'd definitely jump on that. I've seen ones that like stick on with like 3M tape. I don't want to do that. I want the actual full dash pad, like the OEM part. As far as I can tell, you can't get them anymore. My backup to that, the dash is still technically in one piece. I've just got kind of a huge crack right there, and there's another one down there. I might try and epoxy it together and then just throw a dash pad on top of it, like a dash cover, the carpeted kind, on top of it, just to hide it, because I really don't care that much. I just don't want it to fall apart while I'm trying to put it together, or it like cave in or do something weird. So that needs to be done still. I got the Grom blown apart right now because the battery took a crap, so I'm trying to charge it up. I detailed it today, coated it. It looks pretty good. The paint is real smooth, and adjusted the chain and cleaned the chain and all that good stuff. I don't know if anybody would be interested in seeing some more stuff on this. I can order mods for it that are fairly cheap, and I wouldn't mind kind of taking off on it. It's basically stock. It's got some frame sliders on it, turn signals, and a rear fender delete. But other than that, engine-wise, aesthetics, for the most part, it's all stock. So if you guys want to see some stuff on that, maybe I'll take a break from the truck and start buying stuff for this thing. It needs I got some ideas for it. Some covers and an exhaust and maybe a cam or something cool. This thing's pretty much done. My bike, I don't really want to do anything else to it other than maybe like some carbon fiber bits. I need to detail it really bad. I mean, it looks good on camera, but it could use a wash and clay bar and recoat it. I'd like to ceramic coat it, but anyway, so this is getting all over the place. Let me go back to the truck here. So the truck, we got the front accessory drive done. It's all on, belts are on, everything's tightened down, ready to go. Before that, we did all the plumbing for the fuel system and for the what am I thinking of? Boost control lines. All that stuff's done. Throttle cable's hooked up. Probably the next step, I really want to put the front end of this thing back on and spin it around and do the rear stuff I need to do in the rear. But I think I need to order my wiring harness first, because it'll be a lot easier to, I think what I'm going to do is drill a hole somewhere back here near this fender well, kind of away from the downpipe, and run my harness, the engine harness, through for the Holly with some grommets. And Earl's makes some pretty nice ones that rivet in. I think I want to make a custom plate, so this is where the airbag used to sit, to hold the Dominator behind this, and then I can put the, I don't have it sitting in here, it's on the other side of the garage. I can put the cover back and you'll never know it's there. Kind of hidden away, tucked away. And they make, Racewire Solutions makes a USB hookup that like mounts in the dash real clean. It says data on it, so you can hook it up to your Holly, so you just plug in without having to take covers off or anything weird like that. So I think that'd be kind of cool to do. So yeah, I think the next step is order my harness which will probably take a couple weeks for it to be made anyways, because I'm going to buy a HCR harness. It comes with everything, including the injectors and the coil packs and everything to hook up for whatever you're hooking it up to, if it's a 24X or 58X crank sensor, all that good stuff. So yeah, probably do that first. Then once I have the harness kind of half installed, put the front end back on, which will get everything out of the bed. Flip this thing around, throw all the parts away that I'm finally not going to use. I've just been kind of hanging on to them in case I've needed something, because I have had to go back and like, oh, I need that stock part, and go grab it, and it's still good. So after the front end's on and that bed's empty, flip it around, pull the bed off, and do the fuel system. One part I did get is the fuel pump hanger, and I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so this is the Huron Speed dual pump hanger that I just picked up. Super nice piece. All billet hanger. It's got the feeds on top, bulkhead connector for your power and fuel level sender. That brass thing's a vent, and we've got 525 Walbro pumps in it, or they're TI Automotive, which is like an off-brand of Walbro. But this thing should move plenty of fuel. They came out with this a little bit after I bought the turbo kit for the truck, and I've been kind of eyeballing it for a while. These years, what is it, 99 to 02, have a smaller fuel tank in them. Not gallon-wise, but the actual opening for the fuel sender is smaller, so it's really hard to fit multiple pumps in. It's kind of a mess. Well, they've designed this hanger. It's just a drop-in piece. It fits perfectly. It uses 2 larger size pumps instead of 3 smaller ones for people that are pushing big power. I don't know what you'd call I have big power or not, but this is kind of what I was thinking. So I didn't know this at the time, so we ran dash 8 for the fuel rails and all that, and I was planning on running dash 10 feed and 10 return, but this thing has a dash 8 feed and a dash 6 return, which is kind of a problem. So I have some ideas on how to fix this. I might drill and take this entire fitting out. I have enough room because it's a bed. If this was an F body, it'd be a real problem because it's real tight. That's why they use these banjo fittings. But I might buy some bigger size. What am I thinking of? NPT fittings, and drill and tap this for MPT, and then just screw them in. So it'd be like a 90 straight out. So I can definitely jump this one to dash 10, the return. The feed's a little bit different of a problem because it's got a little Y block. So if I try and, I have a feeling if I try and drill and tap this, I'm going to screw it up, and then this is no longer going to thread into the top hat of this. So this one, it might just end up getting run as dash 8 all the way to the front. It should be plenty of fuel. I don't think it's going to be a restriction. Dash 10 was kind of an overkill. I just didn't want to run out of fuel. I don't want to be able to make all the power that I want to make, and then it's like, oh, we're losing fuel pressure because you have a restriction. So that would really suck if that happened. I don't think it's going to be a problem, but I could also, and it's still a bottleneck right here, they do make a dash 8 to dash 10 union that I could use, so I could still run dash 10 all the way to the front and all the way back. Just this one's a problem because they don't make a union from dash 6 to dash 10, and I think that'd be kind of stupid. So I think we're going to drill this one for sure and put a dash 10 in, and then this one we might just use the union and hope for the best. We'll see. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think, what you might want to see. I'm down to do some Grom stuff. It's so damn hot outside. We're in the middle of summer in Texas, so this is the second day we've had that has been below 100. And it's like 98 outside, and it feels amazing. So that tells you how hot it's been. So, but yeah, I'd be game to do some stuff on this. It'd be real easy to do. And thankfully the Grom stuff is a lot cheaper than this, so I've been trying to save up a little bit of money and not go as crazy and spend as much, but that kind of kills my content also. So anyways, I don't know, we'll figure it out, but I'm going to clean all this, my detailing stuff up, and go inside before I get fried by the sun. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.